That's my my verbiage done for the weekend. Then I can tell all my friends.
No, it isn't. I mean, we're genuinely having an interesting conversation about mince pies, and we've got an all adventure stream ahead of us. Good evening, there, challenge fans. You're here for another 4-Up chat. So we've been talking about mince pies, which, if you're outside the UK, may or may not resonate with you. But either way, it's been fascinating, and you missed out on what I'm sure was an enthralling conversation. Joining me this evening, we've got JD.
Hello, everybody.
We've got Natalie. She's not dressed up in any particular get-up. From the 1st of December, she just wears this all the time.
He's not wrong.
And then Adam is here.
Hello.
This evening. Nat the elf. Yes. The elf. I would say shelf, but there must be something else that potentially rhymes. Answers on a postcard. So right,
Red Dwarf fans will have one.
We've got a slightly unusual 4-Up challenge for you this evening. How did people find it?
I really liked it. I was really pleased. Yeah.
Wanted to hate it. Actually, quite enjoyed it.
It was great.
Yeah. For those of you who haven't seen already, I'll give you the full instructions list in a moment, and it's up on the forum if you want to have a stab at it for yourselves. But the challenge today, the special part of the challenge was you are only allowed to use the mouse. So you could only use the keyboard for getting up and down out of your seat, and for moving around, and for using the camera. That was it. Everything else, mouse only. So if you're a little prone to motion sickness, this might not be the stream for you. There is quite a lot of abrupt.
I was trying to find the
that
sweet
goes
spot.
on.
I always felt like I was crook-necked all the time. Yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely did not find that sweet spot.
Yeah. So right. Well, let's get this show on the road. It's not the longest challenge we've ever done, but it's pretty challenging nonetheless. Obviously, if you're playing on console, you can replicate this even though you don't use a mouse, because you basically just have to use the air quotes physical controls within the cab, rather than using your joypad to pick them up. Controller.
I can imagine that.
I think
would
they
be a
call it
lot
controller
more
these
difficult.
days.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Before we start, can we ask the chat who they think's going to win?
Jason's
What?
already
Hang on,
put
what's
a
his
tenner on
rules?
for me, apparently. So
Well-
Jason, ever the optimist, has decided that
Never get that tenner back.
What's the deal here? You get disqualified for being Adam.
yeah, I thought I'd better just get that in there as a bet hedger, just to be on the safe side. The clock sync for the videos, because these are 4 videos recorded separately, and then I edit them together, and I sync the clocks at a point fairly near the end, and today's clock sync is 11:15. 11:15.
that's quite near the end, isn't it?
It is quite
I seem
near
to
the
remember.
end.
Yeah. Okay. If I remember
There's a
rightly.
lot of people thinking you're going to win, Sam, because you like to use the mouse.
Well, when
I was hearing that was JD's forte as well, actually.
when I first started recording TSW, I only used the mouse.
Well, now you tell us that, Sam. You didn't tell us that when you set up the flipping challenge.
my house,
No
my
wonder you
rules.
suggested it.
I'm allowed to set whatever rules tickle my fancy. Yeah, there you go.
Like being Adam, yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, the other thing that's slightly interesting is that there isn't a massive amount of difference in frame rate between everyone on this one. So we all set off within about 5 or 6 seconds of each other, which is quite cool. And there we go.
JD, why is your screen black?
Not quite
There
sure.
you go.
There we go. Okay.
Yeah.
I think that might be a symbol for how the next 40 minutes or so
There
will
we
go.
Finally started.
That's also going to be a good indication if you see used control for the first time appearing a lot on the screen.
There are a lot of achievements achieved for me. Yes. Also, eagle-eyed viewers might notice that the reason I got disqualified last time is because I forgot to put the safety systems on. I did put them on this time.
Very
Yes.
Aren't you glad you did?
Oh, can't. You know what? I'm so glad. It's absolutely buzzing that I did.
I didn't know what that button did, so I pushed it. And then a few
You
minutes
can't say
later,
that as a train driver.
and then me and Adam had a conversation in Teams because I was like, what does
Oh,
the button do?
I gave Natalie like a half an hour history.
Oh my god, yeah.
The development of that button.
I know now what that button
Yeah.
does.
It was an essay, wasn't it? It was.
It really was.
I could have submitted that for my
so-
dissertation.
So much passion came out, and then you're like, I didn't mean what is the button. I meant where is the button.
Yeah, it was more supposed to be like, where's the button? What does it do? And then Adam just gave me the history
Yeah.
of the 313 and why this button is there.
Oh, way too passionate. Way too passionate. Yeah.
There we go. We are now all
Away.
in motion. Yes, JD's got started as well, and for the last time today, everyone has the same score.
So,
I didn't even pay attention to the score, actually. Damn.
you know the sander? Right, are you supposed to hold it down or are you supposed to push it a lot of times?
You know, you only get like, I swear, in real world, you only get like 2 or 3 seconds of sand, and then it's gone. I swear that should be considered a cheat in Train Sim.
You see, I wasn't sure how the sand worked or applied, so I tried holding it down a few times and then I just kept on pressing it and hoping it helped.
I've got something special going on here.
His Adam checked to see whether this would disqualify him or not.
I put go faster colours on the train there. There you go.
Oh, I see.
Oh well, I see
Yeah.
how it is, Adam, isn't
Very
it?
winter and slippery, you see. Blue suits.
No, Adam is only disqualified for being Adam. The livery has not disqualified him from the adventure.
I'm definitely going to go for flames next time then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, someone's pointed
Apparently
out.
Adam just did an AWS
Yeah.
reset with his keyboard.
What?
Did he?
Uh-oh.
Are you
I
disqualified?
did a reset with his keyboard.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna need the adjudicator to check that one.
Also, I will
I'll have to
point
look
out
at the
that
action replay. I'll verify that.
if anybody is watching mine, you probably will get motion sickness. So
Well, Sam did warn that 2 people are going to go away disappointed. It was unsurprising.
well, I fit.
if
I mean,
had done
I couldn't be less. Well, in fact, after the last time, anything would be better than last time where I got disqualified before even starting. So
well, that is literally the first alarm to go off, and I pressed the keyboard, so that is going to be pretty devastating.
Okay, here we are. First stop, and in fourth place when JD finally arrives.
ha,
No, I'm going to have to do. In first place is me.
Oh, 3 points.
1556. In second place, Adam, 1553. Nat will be on 1517.
behind.
Oh, and JD will be on 1560 because Nat stopped just a little bit very, very early.
I was like, I don't want to overshoot because I don't know when I should, like, how to control it with the mouse. So I decided to stop early, which is something I stuck to throughout this.
I became very obsessed with the heat and the window controls. So you will see me quite often changing the aircon and the heating and opening a few windows.
Comfort is very important.
Yeah, see, look, I mean, I tried holding it down that time, and then I was like, don't know if that works, so I just press it a lot of times.
I'm just seeing in the chat, people are saying the action replay, it's inconclusive. An AWS reset occurs, but people can't seem to decide if it's keyboard or not.
VAR, please. VAR.
I'll go back to the footage and I'll investigate fully if you happen to win this one, Adam. So I mean that's saving yourself a job.
I was going to say, I think Sam has probably given something away there. Sam's definitely not going to go back and watch the action replay. So
There are 3 points in it between drivers 1 and 2. There are 6 points in it between drivers 3 and 4.
over the
hold on.
entire.
I can't
Okay.
count. It's okay. There you go. 14 points in it.
Well, we've also, one of the things was about stopping accurately or stopping as close as possible.
There's a bragging
So
right for the most accurate stop.
I think I achieved that.
Haven't seen anyone run around too much yet, actually. That was also on the card.
I got out of my
not
seat.
at the first station.
I was not getting out of the cab. I was like, not happening. No. I was like,
It was really tight on this. It's really hard.
My keyboard
because you
fingers
can't
were
just get out onto the platform.
There you go, Adam.
You have
See,
to go
I'm
back.
rolling.
My keyboard fingers were itching, and I was like, I have to give myself the release of getting out of the seat to use the keyboard for a
But
little bit.
I got harassed by passengers. I'd get off and I'd just run into them. I go, get out of my way. And this is the point at which I start driving my train like a DHL delivery van as well. I keep cab doors open at all times.
Throw it into gear.
apparently I had my tail lights on.
This isn't a leaked livery, is it, Adam? This is one you made for yourself, or you found
I painted it in the livery designer. Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I would give Adam bonus points for that. You know.
We should make that a thing.
Or if I did press
bonus
Q,
points for the best livery.
that should be my get out of jail. Hey, I've got 2 more points as well. Look at that. Going ahead.
When I said it was close, I wasn't kidding.
Wait, is it?
2702 Adam, 2700 me, and then in the best of the rest category, trailing by a little more.
Who judges the best screenshot or the best the
I
most
do.
impressive?
Who got it?
I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention. It's not something I mean, basically you can claim it, but you have to call it out when it appears on video. You have to go, this bit of camera action's lovely.
So because I've got my own custom livery, I'm just going to claim it every single time.
But that's not no.
That's just not in the spirit of the game.
No. You've got to put more effort into claiming it than that. But there we go. 2670 plays 2633 in Division 2.
2 points.
I think I'm significantly behind that though, so I think I've got some points to make up.
Well, you say that right, but when the last one I was on, Jamie was trailing right until the very end, and then he completely sweeped it.
Yeah.
And it was mind blowing. It was one of those moments. Jamie just skyrocketed.
I'm not gonna say anything about my chances of winning.
I am the Captain Slow of tonight.
The elves have it.
I mean, but it's progress from last time because one, the bell isn't going off consistently to the point where everybody, wishes they couldn't hear, and two, you're not disqualified. So, and this time, Sam is on the right train.
And that you were talking about Elf on the Shelf. I think Elf not backing herself.
No, see, you've got
Too many syllables.
Yeah,
syllables.
that's not quite paid off. In answer to our DTG going back to working from home, yes, to an extent, but the office is remaining open in a limited capacity.
What about operational points for correct procedure? So putting it into neutral when you stop, using the horn as the whistle signs go by.
I always put it into neutral when I stop. Oh, well, not the reverser, obviously. I actually do hit a couple of whistle boards correctly on this one.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I was bored.
I
saw the whistle boards and I went, I'll whistle at this point.
For those who remember my Peninsula Corridor run, I had the bell on for a significant portion of this time. I tried to replicate that this time by putting the bell on at random points during this run, but then forgot to record the audio, so you're not going to hear it.
And
Also,
that was the signal bell as well, James. It's not quite the same thing.
It's not a recurring mind-numbing.
No, that's
frustrating.
that's to let the conductor know that you've accepted their message.
But it was. I didn't say it was an exact replica. I said it was a nod to.
Okay, I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
Trainboy said there's no bell on this train, right? But I could have sworn there was a lever to push like a bell or something.
The little green button on the desk is the guard's signal.
No, are you sure?
Are you planning to set your lights up properly at any point there, Nat?
Do you think so?
I have my lights on, just saying that.
I even put in the friendly email, be sure to turn your headlights on. I know.
Did you really?
Sebastian's reminding me that I left the cab door open. That's by design. That's intentional. It's so that I can run up and down the platform more quickly without having to wait for the door.
Is not having the lights on a disqualifiable offence?
No, but it will be in the future.
Oh. Well, that's me out of the running in the future.
Adam now leads by 1 point.
What are people stop? I've not really been paying attention to everyone else's stops. So everyone else got perfect stops so far.
Yeah, absolutely perfect for me.
I think I checked on my practice run, but I didn't check on this one.
Yeah, and the lower end of the table, I think the difference is a little more, but Nat left earlier, so I think there's only about 30 some odd points in it between the two of you. In fact, it's probably even less than that, because when you get your next speed check, JD, you'll rack another 30.
There is, I think, I had a bit of a mare around this in the next sort of 10 minutes or so. I think I had a bit of a mare.
Did the train just stop, or did you do something? Because I did have one instance where my train just stopped.
I think it was more the fact that I didn't do something.
Station.
Did you miss the station?
We will see.
Did you never?
Nat's currently regretting having not put the cab lights on.
I don't know what we're talking about, right? That was entirely intentional. I was honestly, I remember going through that tunnel and I was thinking, I really hope I don't have to change the speed or anything right now because I'm done.
The urgency to just press that L button, and you're like, I can't do it.
Oh, Adam playing the bottom of the screen there. That's some nice technique. I look straight at it. I kind of go, the window might as well not exist. I'm gonna look straight down at the controls.
That's what I do.
Here we go.
That's
more
screenshot
action.
There you go. Okay, Adam, that qualifies as a nice shot.
It does.
But you have to kind of you've got to set up for it and then go, and this is my shot.
True. I was more worried about the
with
DSD going
with
off.
the tracking and then passing cam. That's quite pleasing too.
It was.
I was definitely not in a showboating mood.
I think I know which shot I'm going to put in as my contender, actually.
See you later says track IR would really help this run. Completely agree. Yeah, that would be terrifically helpful.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah, right clicking to move, right clicking again to control. Although a lot of the time it was going through my head, Sam, when you say about you're trying to hold the lever and the cab's moving around and therefore it's moving the lever because your mouse isn't moving. That was always going through my head.
Yep. You appear to have dropped 15 points. You got done speeding, Adam.
Oh, I do run right on the edge. Damn it. It's so painful coming into lose as well. You have to go down to 10 miles an hour and crawl in.
You loser.
The punsmith has arrived.
I'm getting it in now before 5 minutes.
Oh, dear.
See, that horn's still going. What are we doing now?
Are you winning, Sam?
Sorry?
He is now,
Yeah, I'm winning.
Win again!
Yeah, he's
because
29 points
Adam got
ahead.
done speeding.
Damn it. I reckon that happens once or twice.
I'll be disappointed if that's what happens. Sam wins again.
I've only won a couple of times. I've lost way more than I've won.
I mean, you did spad that time.
I've spadded on multiple occasions. Thank you very much.
I'm just interested in not getting disqualified.
That
seems to be my trick.
Yeah.
We're gonna, you might still be disqualified. We don't know yet. The jury's still out whether or not you're disqualified on this one.
I see what you mean, Sam. It's like you might as well not have windows in your cab.
Yeah.
just watch.
It could just be the view aspect that I've got actually, but I think I'm deliberately trying to put the control right in the middle of the screen.
To circle it. That's called flying the HUD.
All I need is my
There we
waypoint
go.
marker and the controls in my face.
Oh, yeah. JD, you're not moving.
Oh yeah, I'm funny that, isn't it?
What did you do?
What has happened? You've got to take it out of gear. There you go. Then you can
And I
turn
was
it
like,
off
oh
and
no,
on again.
oh no, what have I done? What have
Oh,
I done?
yeah, you took the thing out.
Well, the thing is, I thought I'd pressed it. That's the thing. I got the notification. I thought I'd pressed it, but I must have missed it.
Yeah.
And then I just got. And this is why it's going to take. I'm going to be
you
last
could
by
move now,
quite a
right? You're trying to push
Well, it's
things.
only
You
the
could go
train
forward.
basically gets frozen for 60 seconds, and then you can carry on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I will be. I think about 5 minutes after everybody else now.
That's
I was
something
already
you learn
back.
retrospectively, unfortunately.
I was hanging a minute. I'm in Toulouse before Sam here. This
Yeah,
is where I do
I
get
came in too slowly.
And then I think I panicked and I've tried to overcompensate by accelerating really, really quickly.
and then the wheel slip is happening.
Yeah. Adam overextending his run.
Yeah, I always
Ooh.
get too far and panic and run back again. And you can see the clock
That's
counting
okay.
down.
I lost loads of time on that stop, but that is my best stop. I got the full 500 for that one.
Oh, I don't think I got 500 on any of my stops.
But I'd been pretty much on time
yeah.
up to that point, but I blew it.
He's away.
Oh yes, that's right. Yeah. I have problems with this lady. She stood right in front of my door as though she's about to board it. And I go, excuse me. No. You want the next one down.
Oh, this is where it all goes wrong. Oh no.
Oh.
You didn't realise he had to slow down for this.
I
That
thought
doesn't like
10
it.
miles an hour, here it comes.
Yeah.
Are you suggesting you're going to be a little over the speed limit?
Yeah, boy.
Here's another shot I thought was really cool, slowly climbing over the
Oh
junction.
no. Oh, I think I mixed up my yards and my miles, and then thought, oh yeah, they're basically it's basically at the station, so I don't need to worry about it. And then it came very, very quickly at me, and
I mean, could have been worse.
This is it. People think driving trains is easy. This is the very point. There's actually an awful lot to think about. You know, it does take a lot of concentration.
and here was the decision that I made, that I am just going to go as slowly as I can do and try and accumulate as many points as I can by not being over the speed limit.
There you go. That's the approach.
Yeah, now
Also,
look, back to 4 points between us again.
I'd earmarked the Lewis approach as if you're behind schedule, that's where you can make up the time. Because if you do rocket through that 10 mile per hour section, the train won't derail, you'll be fine. You will burn 30 points on the speed, but if you are, if you're a minute behind schedule, you can make a minute up there in no time at all.
That was my logic.
True story, I'm
hindsight,
sure.
yeah.
True story, yeah.
Damn it! I wish you'd said that, Sam, before I done the explanation, because I could have definitely have vibed off of that one.
Bagger said, I think you should get docked points for being slow, and I think so too. In fact, we've all had conversations about how the scoring system could be changed, and improved. It's kind of functional as it is, but it's rather easy to game that system as it stands right now. But it would be better if you were rewarded for correct operating procedures and
Safety
timeliness
systems
of arrival
and
and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's 54.94 plays 54.90.
But at the moment, I'm still going to get to Seaford first.
You will.
And that still counts.
There is the Pyrrhic victory of first arrival.
That was your early tactic, wasn't it? Like, who cares about the speed limit? Get there first and have the quickest time.
Yeah.
Another screenshot, just saying.
Yeah, but
No,
you're
we're
using the
exactly
tracking
the
cams.
same
The
spot.
tracking cams are nice,
Yes.
but they're easy mode. I mean, let's not make out that you're pulling off some great work of art here. I mean, you're using the fixed cameras. That's nah.
I think me and JD are in exactly the same spot now, or at least as close as we're going to get.
How does
How's it really
I got AWS now? How are you so far behind?
I was taking it slow and steady. It pays off.
Stu Joy's picking me out for a top 4 finish. Yep, that sounds about right. As a Spurs fan, that's the best I can hope for.
Same shot, Adam. We've seen it. We've seen
Yeah,
that.
I now
You've got to
realise
mix
I'm
it
a
up.
one-trick pony. Damn it! I'm gonna have to up my my colouring box. You see, racing past. I was too scared to do track
even the
side.
most simplistic of passing shot is superior.
Yeah, I was too scared to do that the DSD would go off or something. Come southeast. I completely blew southeast in my practice run. I don't think even there was a single door on the platform.
Well,
So you beat it on that
the
one?
clocks at the bottom end are within 3 seconds of each other,
4
and
points.
they're not at the top. They're 10 seconds apart at the top. In fact, Nat, you have the crispiest frame rate for this one.
Really?
Yeah, but that's because your computer's new, isn't it?
It is. I mean, do not ask me the specs. I'd not a clue.
Write them on a post-it note because people
No, I
will
don't
ask.
know.
And when you're doing a Let's Play stream, as you will be forced to do at some point, then they're going to want to know what you're running on.
I will ask the IT department.
Just do a DX Diag. That's all you need.
Oh, what?
Oh my god.
I'm going to have to confiscate your nerd card.
No, wait. Let me just find my TARDISes or something.
I've done enough support tickets this week to know what a DX Diag is.
All these console players.
Good.
How we doing? Oh, the Twitch. Was we on 62.57? Where's Sam coming in?
I'll be just behind you. I am a little behind schedule at this point. I make some time back up, but not much.
Trainboy said, I work for a games company. Yes, I do, and they provide me with very powerful computers that I know nothing about.
To be fair, we don't hire Nat to build computers.
And isn't it a good thing?
Probably just as well.
So that's taking a lot of flack here, but I equally would not be able to tell you what my specs are either, so I need to do a little bit of homework.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
but
JD.
you don't claim to have a nerd card.
Right?
True.
Just think of
That's
you.
true. That's true.
I wish I had something nerdy to hand right now.
4, 6, 7, 5, 7. Doesn't feel like enough. There's now 3 points in it, I think.
I've also started using Matt's cheeky close the doors before it's finished loading.
Oh, yeah, but that's a gamble sometimes, because if you do it too soon, you can't get going again.
Once you've got a feel for it, it actually works
Yeah.
really well in terms of shaving some time off those stop points. The other one is if you're early and the loading thing is completely
so I
run,
did really well
lock
at this.
the doors up and get ready to roll.
Yeah, I definitely do that.
Have you seen what's just happened?
Did you?
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh, the camera's
Oh,
still waiting
no.
for the train to arrive at the station.
Hold on,
Oh.
hold on,
dear.
hold everything. I'm gonna give us an action replay of that.
Wait a
Right,
minute.
there we go. Yeah, I missed it, and this is a delight. All right,
Well.
I took us back a little further than maybe I needed to. You're 2
Okay.
miles out, which
Oh dear.
theoretically means you've got plenty of time to slow down. Theoretically,
So it's going really well.
well, you're within the speed
Oh, that's
limit.
worse than me.
Yeah, I was within the speed limit, and I thought, you know what, I'm doing really well. I'm really well.
I'm going to showboat and do an external view and then miss the station.
No, I did the external view because I knew how badly that was about to go.
No, bringing some razzle dazzle into the station there.
I thought, you know what, I might as well just let everybody see the overshoot. It's happening.
Go on. No and ice on the line.
You're in a different postcode now when you finished.
Well, in a mile and a half, we'll get to relive that moment again.
Thanks for the action replay, Sam. This is really like...
No, I completely missed it, and therefore this is largely for my benefit. And as the live editor, I get to call the shots.
Syncing it up. You haven't watched this at all yet.
No. All I do is I only do the sync points and set up the start and the end. I don't watch the full thing until we're watching it live.
Well, there you go.
Well, we still get a nice view of the shiny roof there on top of the BR Blue. Here we go then. So
yeah. So
0.8 of a mile.
Claiming it at every opportunity, Adam. I love
in
it.
the snow.
Come on, 65. Probably looking. You
I agree.
Down at 40 at this point.
Well, at least you need to take the throttle off. That's a good.
Here we go.
Start.
Coming into about 800 yards to go.
60 miles an hour. I love how that's trying to get below 60 miles an hour.
A bit of optimistic step. I've released the brake again.
Oh, here comes the station.
Oh no! Someone was watching the speed limit, not the station.
Oh no! Here comes the station.
And then I realised what was happening, so I was like, you know what? Let's show the people what's happening. Nope, sand's not helping.
Beautiful. That's some quality camera work.
I would like that to go in as my shot for the best shot.
It's the sad camera pan as well, just to check. You're still going.
That's beautiful. Are you now going to back it up?
You think? Of course.
Wow.
I was like, I am not restarting this.
It's only a 10 minute time.
And that was me thinking I'd be the last to finish by quite a considerable distance.
That's a thing of beauty. Meanwhile, down at the other end of the entertainment picture, Adam, I believe, has now taken the lead.
Someone definitely needs to clip that. If they haven't clipped it already, someone definitely needs to have clipped that. Please send it to me. And
oh, it's creeping back into the station. That's the reverse of shame. That is.
May have lost a little time there.
Just a snip.
I mean, you're already level with me, and now you're quite a long way behind me, which is shocking, really.
Remember to put it back into forwards. That's some high level skill.
Yeah, I know. I'm still waiting for my passengers. Who?
Oh, apparently Adam used the keyboard for the horn.
What?
Did he?
Using the keyboard for horn?
Am I going to have to watch your run again, Adam?
Yeah, I think you are. This is embarrassing. I literally had my left hand off the PC entirely.
We need some VAR officials in the chat, please.
Wolfboy said, "Lucky there were no signals." Yes, I was.
Yeah, how did you not spad?
Because there were no signals.
She's going to beat me still, and I'm going to be really sad now, actually.
Am I going to beat you? And I went in the wrong direction.
I was a very
Probably.
I was a very prolific user of the horn, so people might be thinking that they're just not seeing it, but.
Sounds like somebody who used the keyboard to press the horn.
That's the space bar as well. There's no way I'd get that wrong. I have a different skin.
This is my candidate for my best shots. This one.
Okay, hide it behind the wagons.
I mean, I still feel like my best shot.
Okay, that is pretty good.
That's quite nice.
Good.
Yeah.
But you stopped at all your stations, so.
Danger zone coming into this station as well. Yeah, I have a different skin because I thought BR Blue would be much better as 313-201. I thought in the blue colour scheme I'd get through this snow faster. I thought it would be streamlining.
Oh, the chat has said technically I've stopped at all of
Oh,
my
hold on.
stations.
No, I'm still ahead of Adam.
Oh.
I'm 16 points ahead of you, Adam.
Ow.
7-5 to 7-1.
Because he's not
No,
stopped at the station.
you've got the stop 500. I'm not there yet.
Oh.
What's the difference between a dev build and a release build? There can be any number of tweaks, changes, updates, all sorts of things in a dev build that can mean that the game performs differently. Even if only such... Oh, yes, and then I overshoot here, which is what allowed you to take the lead. I overshot by, like, a couple of feet.
This
Well,
was me scrolling, thinking how many more
I only
stations
shot
do
by
I
a
have?
couple of feet earlier as well, so it's just the worst when that happens.
A couple of whale feet, yeah.
I opened up the pause menu to see how many stations I had left to go.
Because you'd had enough.
At this point, I was
You're
like,
like,
there's no way
I'm
I'm winning
lost
this.
now. There's nobody to do, yeah.
I've no idea where I am. Just poodling along.
What is a dev build? A dev build is a development build. It's what the development team use while developing it before it's... So Adam, in this case. Before it's then packaged up and distributed to all and sundry.
I like the time, Adam, you showed everybody you were on a dev build.
Yeah.
Oh, that was brilliant! Because you were so
show
proud.
everything
You were
we
proudly
were doing,
showing off
and
new
that's it.
passenger information screens that
Yeah,
were only
on this
available in
screen.
the dev build.
Yeah.
I'm
Straight
ahead
away,
by
yeah,
6.
And that has caught me up again. How?
She drives
Skills.
like a maniac.
He's going for a run to see what I can get in. Who puts lampposts on a footbridge? Jeez.
And what is a 4-up chat? If you watch the start of the stream, My Life is Isaac, everything is explained.
Oh, I was in the pause menu for a long time. That's how she caught up. Yes. Yes.
That would explain why your
Blame
clock was
the
so
pause
far out of
menu.
whack as well.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah,
if you
that's
press
true.
T, oh no, you can't use a keyboard, can you? I was going to say you can bring up the schedule without going to the pause menu. For that
Yeah, you
reason.
can.
But you'd have
Is
to use
that
the
allowed,
keyboard
though?
to do it.
Yeah,
So-
does that count as breaking the rules?
It doesn't give you an operational advantage.
Well, we'll look at the final scores and see what sort of impact that may or may not have had.
I feel like I've got this.
Someone's clipped Nats overshooting. Good. Yeah, send it to all of us in the forums. Tag all your friends. It's a good Christmas. Make a good Christmas card. That shot, I think.
I'm starting to see a theme here with when we clip things.
I just
It's
love
gonna
the
be
slow
massive
pan
scenes.
afterwards. You're like, oh, how far did the train go?
I'll see if we can get that on the socials next week.
Okay.
On the socials.
Well,
I know. Speaking like the youthful person that I am.
And
That's what we were saying
Sebastian,
before
I know
stream,
my
wasn't
cab
it?
door's still open. That's intentional. Do pay attention. That's so I can go charging up and down the platform without being hindered.
what's the fun in clipping when everything goes well? It's boring. I agree it's boring, but does it always have to be me that does things well?
Well, that's a good shot, Adam. I like that shot.
Oh, that is a good shot.
Yeah, but it's showing no commitment to it.
No,
Mm.
I'm too scared of that DSD.
It's very obvious when someone goes, "That's my shot."
Oh, someone's also clipped Adam hitting the AWS button so they could do some VAR as well.
Nice.
Train boy, what was your assertion? Was it a yay or a
Yeah.
nay?
Well, I did preload with the rules with going to be disqualified is Adam.
I mean, it'd be great if that was
Yeah,
true.
Fair. Someone suggested an end of year best of 4-up challenge clip video. I think that's a great idea, but I have no idea how. I don't envy the person that has to go and grab the clips or get the sections of it.
There should
That's
should
quite a
definitely
lot
be
of
a
work.
best way of getting disqualified.
Mm.
Derek called mine a Nebworth, but I went back to the station.
That's true. A true Nebworth, and it's dead to you from that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You never look back. Yeah.
I had a bit of a shocker on that.
Trainboy
station, I think,
says that you hit the Q button to cancel out the AWS while you were on external camera.
Oh,
How would I even know it's going on?
scandal!
Oh well. I still enjoy myself.
Oh, well.
Participation is what counts.
Well, that's not
Adam's like,
competitive
oh, well,
spirit.
Secretly inside is crying.
I'm crushing to death my can of relay.
Although apparently he does say there was no AWS alarm to clear, so it really had zero effect on his train.
Doesn't matter. He still pressed the button.
Pressed a button.
I mean, that's the same as if you were to, put it into forwards using the keyboard, even though you're already in forwards. You still use the keyboard.
What,
Yeah.
what about the bonus points for going to the effort of painting my train? Not only in a fictional livery, but
It's
also
not in
in
the
an
rules,
accurate.
Adam.
Apparently it
Until we add it to the
gets
rules, you can't claim it. It's very nice, but at the same time, you can't have it if it's not a thing.
Also, Sam, have you overshot quite a lot on that?
Yeah, second
Yeah.
overshoot.
I feel you, Sam.
Right, so I'm definitely going to take these points then at least. I'm gonna
Yeah,
have
you
some wins.
do now have
Even
the
if they
points
get
lead.
trashed, I'm still gonna.
Nah,
keep
there is currently 3 points in it, I think, or a little bit.
Yeah.
You are very,
Two.
very close. It's close at the top, and then it's close at the not quite
The other
top.
end.
Someone's saying I need to use lighter weight paint. I actually got the GRB values from the British Rail handbook. I was that dedicated.
I will give you some flair points, Adam, for that. But you're still disqualified.
What's a flare point? You can't.
It's for
Don't
being
just start
rescued.
arbitrarily making up points.
Says the man who usually gives out the points arbitrarily.
Both court cab doors are open now, apparently, Sam.
No, thanks. I hadn't noticed. No, that's good. I'll sort that out. But also that aids with the airflow overall.
I was enjoying having the window open with mine, and the aircon on, and the heating on all at the same time.
Well, you may as well at that point.
Yeah.
Does everyone at least stop at the buffers? Does everyone at least, they don't.
No
They don't try and
spoilers.
take a tour in the town.
Do you want me to tell you who won as well? Come on, I played a game, Adam. Got to keep watching.
No, I can't believe how close we are within about 5 yards of each other, I think, on the actual track as well.
I'm really proud of how I did, considering I wasn't going in the right direction for all of it.
Oh, we've passed
someone's
the
coined-
sync point. All clocks should now be synchronised.
Someone's or Stu's put in the chat
Oh,
that
yeah.
that shade of blue should be known as disqualification blue from now on.
Yeah.
Oh, now you massively under.
Well, I'd done the opposite earlier, so I thought,
Opportunity.
yeah.
Was that a this'll do stop?
But you know what? I've stopped at the station. That is an improvement.
All right, Adam is approaching his final stop. I'm also on approach, but I don't know, probably about 40, 50 yards back.
Only 30 points in it still, though.
You lost some time there, Adam, actually.
Yeah, nobody hit the time, did they?
Where'd you lose the time?
I think I approached Bishopstone too slow.
Oh, this I don't know if you can see my screen. I spent ages clicking the open doors button and then realised I was opening the left doors rather than the right doors.
Oh, yeah, you've got
That's
both
some
of
high quality.
Yep. I just got it. I was in the kind of mindset of everything is on the right, everything is on the
Yeah.
left-hand side.
It comes then.
I was like, why are the doors not opening, for goodness sakes? Except slightly stronger language than that.
I'm sure.
Right, Adam has
Okay.
completed. What's your quickest, your best
So
stop
you got
accuracy
gold
there,
medal?
Adam?
1.4 is that? Or
You've got a couple more,
107?
but you'd need to scroll. You've got
I
a
did scroll.
1.4.
1.4. Oh, 1.35. Look at
I've got a
that.
0.6.
Ugh. Ugh.
I like how you went through it as well, just to check.
I definitely did not.
Adam walked 635 yards. I've walked 0.7 miles.
No.
Yeah.
Nice.
Face.
That's about the amount that now overshot, wasn't it?
You two both.
I've got you on stop accuracy, and I've got you on walking, but you got the points. Beat me by what's that? 40 and 45.
Yeah, but he's disqualified.
No, that's pending a steward's inquiry.
Time and points versus accuracy and distance. What's it going to be?
I'll be really.
It's really close as well.
It's very close. It's close at the top, close at the bottom. This is the closest one we've done in terms of everybody being competitive in a competition. I think JD's first appearance was the one where it was genuinely the closest, the Peninsula Corridor.
I think everybody was very, very close to each other, within about 200 points of each other, something like that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And that's actually a really hard train to drive with the way the brakes work, the lap brakes.
Particularly the bell, I've heard.
Yeah.
We've all heard the bell.
Unless I screw this up now, I think I've got you.
Oh.
I can't remember whether I do, though.
I mean, fingers crossed, right?
I mean, I'm going at 11 miles an hour, so I hope there's only a certain amount I can't screw up.
Nat's gone for another classic, whatever. This will cover it. Stop accuracy, 37 yards, 11 yards, 20, 42, 20, 66. That's impressive.
Is it?
I'm not sure Southeast is really fair. We should have taken the first value. I'm sure it would have been a couple more zeros on those yards.
Quite possibly.
Which one was it I went flying past?
Southeast.
South not so ease.
Yeah.
South harsh.
Sail past ease.
So harsh.
Oh, look at this nice piece of stopping here from JD.
That is some beautiful stuff.
5, 4.
I think you've got me.
Oh, there you go.
Ooh, very pretty.
500 on that.
500 on that.
He's gonna have me. Because
I mean,
if you don't,
I think I already
that's just
have
so
that,
embarrassing if you don't.
And then I forget to put the doors open or something like that, or
Yeah,
reverse back
exactly.
through the entire route.
So
you
James
didn't
may
stop
not have
at
had
Lewis,
the
yeah.
swiftest arrival, but in terms of quality, that was a delightfully smooth stop. You've just got to remember, you have a tendency, James. The second you finish your run, the scoreboard pops up to go, "Get me out of here now!"
See you later.
You beat me.
I got 0.8 yards.
I know you did.
And
No,
a
you didn't.
0.8.
You didn't beat me. Oh no, you did.
I was going to say, how did I
that's
not
some
beat you?
good stopping.
Oh, good. You did beat me.
16 yards walked for James, 0 for Nat.
Yes.
I like to stay in the cab so I don't make mistakes.
Okay, it was a cold day. You didn't want to go anywhere.
It looks like Southeast has screwed us all over, really, in terms of stopping distance.
Yeah, I know. Like everybody did really badly on that one. It was a collective fail.
So there you go. That's going to wrap it up. It's a nice quick one today. The 4-up challenge. The next 4-up challenge we have is only a couple of weeks away, and it is the anniversary 4-up challenge. The 1-year anniversary of the 4-ups being introduced, and we're going back to Bakerloo Line with no HUD.
Dun dun dun.
Dun, 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 dun. Thank you very much for tuning in today. Thank you, gang. That was a lot of fun.
It was. Yeah, definitely
Enjoyed that one.
Congratulations on the win, Sam or Adam?
Adam won unless he's disqualified. Time will tell.
Can we please make a big
I
fuss
can get
about it if
disqualified
he is?
without even being on the stream.
Because if you get disqualified, then I'm not in last place.
True. You're
That means I would
definitely
finish
not
second.
disqualified.
Wow.
Exactly.
All right, thanks everybody. We're back next week. Have yourselves a nice weekend.
Bye.
Cheerio.
See you later, everyone.